Tonight we are having the gala VIP reception for the property from the collection of Elgin Baylor. Mr. Baylor is in attendance along with some NBA legends, former teammates, executives from the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a great turnout.
I had the honor during my 10 years of playing with Elgin Baylor, Jerry West, Wilt Chamberlain, and Oscar Robertson. I'm still in seventh heaven.
My moments were against Elgin, and he had this step that he went by you so quickly that you were left in the dust. You had to be really prepared.
He was Dr. J before Dr. J, Michael before Michael, Kobe before Kobe. I mean, he was just really spectacular.
It's wonderful to see a lot of people I haven't seen in some time.
We're here to support Elgin in the auction that's going on of his personal belongings, or basketball belongings at least.
I'm a big basketball fan. I'm a huge Lakers fan and an Elgin Baylor fan, so this is very exciting.
Growing up, I was a huge fan of Elgin Baylor's and still am after all these years. And I came out primarily to support him and see some of the other legends.
I am a fan of some of the older players like Elgin and his generation. I played a little bit in the NBA myself, so of course those who came before me, I truly appreciate it.
There's a lot of memories about how great Elgin was, that's for sure.
Working with Elgin was great. He's a great man. He's very sweet. He's been incredibly kind to me personally, which I greatly appreciate. It's just been amazing for someone who's a fan of the game and a fan of basketball in general, that, you know, to be in his presence and to hear the stories from his playing days. It's just so great to have that first person point of contact with him. He's been great to work with.
The day after I retired, a few days later, I started getting letters and calls about selling my memorabilia. Most of the stuff had been in storage for years. And this went on, well, over 40 years. And finally I said, okay, my wife and I, we talked about it. So we said, okay, fine, you know, let's do it.
There's over 350 items in the Elgin Baylor catalog, and it spans the entire course of his career, from his days at Spingarn High School in Washington, D.C., through to the University of Seattle, his Los Angeles Lakers playing days, his times as an executive with the Los Angeles Clippers, through to his enshrinement into the Basketball Hall of Fame and being named one of the NBA's 50 greatest players. So it really spans the entire course of his basketball career, both as a professional player and as an executive.
It was in storage in the house, but I didn't know that we had it in storage in the house because we never had it up in the house. So when I saw it, I said, Dad, you have all this really cool stuff. And I mean, it's like every decade, every year, there's something for every decade since high school.
There's certainly a lot of great, you know, higher-end items in the auction. Certainly Elgin's 1972 Los Angeles Lakers NBA championship ring. To our knowledge, it's the first 1972 Lakers ring to ever come up to the auction block. On top of it, it's the first championship that the Lakers won in Los Angeles after they moved from Minneapolis. So there's a lot of provenance and history wrapped up into it. So that is definitely one of the highlights of the sale.
If I could bid for one item, it would be the NBA Old Timers jersey.
If I was going to bid on something, there is a painting of the 50 greatest NBA players, and they're all signed.
The NBA 50 greatest players signed lithograph. It's an incredible piece of memorabilia. It's incredibly rare, and it's been called the most ambitious undertaking in sports memorabilia history. So that would probably be my favorite item. Personally, I'm a huge fan of his gold Lakers warm-up. That is, you know, it's just a great piece of game-worn memorabilia from his time, from his playing days. And then his Hall of Fame induction certificate. It marks a really huge achievement and puts a cap on you know, the career of one of the NBA's most legendary players.
I didn't know there was going to be this much stuff, and if I was going to bid on anything, it would definitely be the shoes, because I'm a shoe guy.
There's things from, you know, little trinkets from his career all the way through to his rings and his awards. So, I mean, in the truest sense of the words, there really is something for everyone, absolutely.
There's a lot of really, really big fans who want to get their hands on this stuff.
The Lakers are just my hometown team, you know. It's, you know, you struggle when you're down and you get exhilarated when we win the championships.
I think it's great that they pass it forward to some people and fans that would love and appreciate it. It's a win-win situation.
property from the collection of Elgin Baylor. We're going to be holding a live auction here in the Julien's Gallery in Beverly Hills. It'll start at 10 a.m. on Friday, May 31st. We'll have live bidding available throughout the day. We're going to start at lot number 1 and go all the way through the auction until it's completed. We also offer phone bidding, and we have internet bidding available at julienslive.com. We have a real-time video and audio stream of the auctioneer, and so bidders around the world will be able to see and feel and hear all the action that's going on in the auction room and compete with the bidders that are here live at the auction.
Julien's did a wonderful job because it's all open. You can see everything, you know, I mean, like clearly see everything. So it's like you're walking around, it's like, you know, nice like museum of like stuff. And I think they did a wonderful job.
I like the way that they give you an experience with the product instead of just showing it in a basic, you know, setting. They kind of give you the experience of who the person was and what it is they were trying to be in life.
This is one of the most amazing sports displays I think I've ever seen in an auction house, and it was very impressive to see. I knew he was a legend in the city for sure, but what he's done for the community is amazing.
I just feel great. They did a wonderful job, you know, it's like wonderful people, and, you know, I've enjoyed every moment of it.